So this video goes with the Unit 2 summative assessment. I'm going to show you how to set up a flowchart on a Google Doc. If you want to do this by hand, you're welcome to, but I do think there are some benefits to doing it on the computer. So I'll just go over that. So what you're going to do first is set up your paper to be landscape. So click File, and then go down to Page Setup. And then you click Landscape, and OK. So now it's set up to be landscape. Next thing you do is insert a drawing. So go up to the Insert, Drawing, and then click New. That gives you this drawing to set up. What you're going to want to do here is shapes, text, and lines. So I'll show you how to do those things. So let's start with some shapes. So we'll just pick any shape you want. Start with a rectangle. And you can make it as big or as small as you want. You can also adjust it after you do it just by moving these little boxes. You can change the color by going up to this paint can and picking any color you want. So let's do that again. Go to Shape, and then pick a shape. You go and make another one. If you want to change the color, go up to the Fill Color paint can and do that. Now to write on your shapes, you're going to want to go to this little text box right here. So click the text box. And then you can make it the same size as your shape. You don't have to, but I think it's easier if you do. And then you can just type. So the next thing you're going to want to do is use lines to connect them. So for the line, you use this line tool right here. And then you just click where you want to start the line and drag over to where you want to end it. Let go. If you want to connect the boxes, go back down that way. You can also just connect them with a diagonal line. It's up to you, however you want to do it. You can also write text without the box. You don't need a shape for that. So you can write it that way if you want, and then you can also move this box to be a different shaped. Like when I was making mine, it was easier if I had different shapes so that they didn't overlap. So you can move it like this. Okay, so then once you're done with your flowchart, you click Save and Close. And then it shows up in your Google Doc. And you can make it bigger so that we can see things a little bit better. And it can fit the page. So now if you look at the assignment, after you make the flowchart, you need to make 2 copies of it so that you can show how to name a compound. So what you're going to want to do is click on your drawing so that the blue lines show up. Click Control-C on your keyboard and then Control-V. And do that 3 times. So Control-C once, Control-V 3 times. And you'll see that now I have the same drawing 3 times, which is what we want. Now to edit this drawing to show the compound, you would click on it and then click Edit. When you do that, it opens it up again. Okay, so you want to leave the first one just a regular flowchart. The second and third copies, you'll put compounds in there. So what you can do is you just click on your text box or make a new one if you want. And then maybe write your compound here. Okay, and you might want to make that a different color. I did on mine. If you want to make it a different color, just highlight the writing, go over to these 3 dots over here, and here where it says text color, you can change the color. You're also going to want to highlight the path you take on your flowchart. Okay, so the way I did that was I highlighted my text. went over to our 3 dots over here, clicked this highlight color, and then you can pick the highlight color. And so that will show the reader what path you're following on your flowchart. And then when you're done, you click Save and Close. And then you'll do the same thing for the third one with your different compound. So click on the drawing so that it's highlighted in the little blue lines. Click Edit and do the exact same thing here. And then click Save and Close. So what you should have when you're done here is 3 flowcharts. One that's just your regular naming flowchart, a second one that is the same thing but shows one compound, and a third one that is the same thing that shows a different compound. And that's it.